Hello, my name is Trevor Reece, a writer, director, star of Gafunkle.
I'm John Robin, other better star of Gafunkle.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony. I was in Gafunkle.
And right now you've just watched the theme song, which composed by John Robin and Dylan Waite, who says yes later in the film.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is an homage to 1980s public access television shows. John, will you talk about your performance? There's a lot of energy,
Well, that's my style, you know. I bring it all, and I bring it hard.
Yes.
For every performance. This one especially.
Exactly.
It required much study and research to nail the part clearly and effectively.
No, John, where does John and Jacob begin? It's almost seamless.
Well, I realized through the study of the character that Jacob has a very dark past and a dark history, and he's found his way to this Gafunkle through many bad choices and regrettable ones, in fact.
And it's important to note that the use of the grilled cheese sandwich, you know, what does that represent? Is grilled cheese, like comfort food. It's dairy. You know, you think milk is white, and this, you know, a predominantly white campus.
Milk comes from the mother, the teat of the mother. It's,
it's wholesome, whole.
It is mother's milk.
Speaks to race.
Yes. And of course, Gafunkle represents the childhood joys with his bright colors and
innocence.
There's just innocence about him.
That is tampered with by the end of the film.
Yes. We make some choices, some dark choices. This is a light subject that we hope to explore the darkness and the light. Now, Anthony, your entrance is coming right up. Please, why don't you explain to the viewers this Persian Gold character?
Yeah, you know, it would be a lie if I were to say that I didn't already have this character kind of rooted within me before this movie was produced. So it was just kind of a matter of coming to terms with, you know, kind of one's darker, sort of sexier side.
Yes, a lot of sex, a lot of sexual tension.
Really, it's very sexually charged. In its entirety, and it's a very uncomfortable thing, but that it's capturing that uncomfort, you know, and portraying it.
When we have torn down all of our walls, all that is left is pure reality.
Yes, and that is exactly the point of this. I mean, what Gafunkle is, obviously, he's an inanimate object. He's a stuffed animal that I brought to life with voice and movement. But at the end of it all, what are we saying? What do we see in reality? Where does it end? Where does it begin? How could Gafunkle write that? I mean, he doesn't have opposable thumbs, and yet he created that heart. When did it happen? How did it happen? Reality is just
life is tenacious. I think is what we're getting through with this. Is life is tenacious, and art and creation.
Of course, and the star represents the wishes made. They travel on the wishes of children. Obviously,
of course.
Now, John, tell me, you're featured a lot in the party scene. Where were you hoping to go in it? Where were you?
Go?
Yes. What were you hoping to accomplish? What was your character's motivation?
My motivation was to go to a party, and it was exactly that. As I would, as if I were Jacob.
Yes. Caitlin Brandon, of course, the delightful Caitlin Brandon, who just brings so much to the craft, just full commitment,
and in regards to character work, I think no one really took it quite as far as Caitlin did. She had a couple weeks where she was still trying to break character.
Yeah, I've never seen someone lost in a character as I have in Caitlin Brandon. And then, of course, the comment on technology. I mean, Facebook is featured right here with the pictures and how we just hold memories online, digital memories. We don't see what happens with them implied, and so we have to rely on this digital memory.
Yeah, very, very biblical, and then, you know, worshiping false idols, and our belief system as a society. Where has that led us, and what are the repercussions?
Yes, of course. And now that brings us to the end of this. Of course, here's the moral, but thank you for watching. We hope you will continue to watch all the Pirate Monkey films.